Hello everyone, welcome back to part 4, I believe, of Expedition 33 playthrough. So at the last session, we just went ahead and stopped right before we got into the next new area, which is going to be Flying Waters right here. So we are going to go ahead and make our way through and probably have a cutscene to start. Really glad to have you all back with me. I'm enjoying this series a lot. I'm hoping you guys do the same. And, man, I love this area. Look at that. Just see all of the sea life around. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and move forward and get some exploration done.
'68. Elodie's expedition.
You know the commanders of every expedition.
Expedition 68. Their boat was blown into the air by a storm. Lumiere lost sight of it, but assumed they crashed on the continent.
And they survived. A storm, at least.
Alright, let's keep moving. We found the weird corals. Mael must be close by.
So to start out, we're going to go ahead and just make sure that there isn't any secrets to grab. Nothing here. You have a little side path over here.
Nice.
Very nice. A new Pictos. Shell, which is going to be a defensive boost when we're under 50%. Might as well have that on Lune just to master it. I don't know if she can... No, we're not at a place where we can master any more Lumina, and that's just fine. Okay. Let's switch it out to Lune for a while. Okay. So right here we have a paint cage. So if we find 3 locks and shoot them, then we can unlock it and get the item within. So you can see right there, there's 1, there's 2, and that is 3.
Nice.
Alright, another chroma elixir, so we can heal our party up a second time once we've rested and recuperated that. I really, really like this area.
Wait.
Got a new enemy type to fight, so we'll go ahead and get started on that. Do a shot. Critical, and we got a burn. And save ourselves enough to do a marking shot. And enemies in this area are typically weak to lightning. So we'll go ahead and use Electrify with Lumine.
Thunder.
Very nice. We mastered Dead Energy. That is something that we are going to want on Gustav, but I don't know if he has the... he does not have the Lumina to equip it. I kind of like that better than Dodger, but he is actively equipping Dodger. We'll leave it for right now. We'll wait until we get our next level up to make things a little bit easier. Just gonna go around, make sure that there's no secrets. Nice little color of lumina right
Interesting.
there. And that should be the way to progress, so obviously we ignore that. Okay, I was a little out of range on the first one, but luckily I was able to get them. No crits or burns, but that's fine.
Take them down.
Let us stain them.
Did a good amount of damage. I think we're gonna go ahead and do a wildfire. Oh, just missed out on the second part. That should be fine.
Let us stain them.
Good amount of XP from enemies in this area. Go ahead and grab the
This'll be
Pictos
useful.
they were guarding. 20% chance to apply a mark. It's very good. We're going to want that on Gustav because he's going to be our shooter primarily. We can go ahead and switch that out. And for our Luminas, we can re-grab Dodger. I do want to... we've mastered Dead Energy, and we have enough to do it, so we might as well master Cleansing Tint, and then get Dead Energy with our extra Lumina points. Alright, cool. Continue on here. Got a new type of enemy here.
Be careful.
So these guys here, as you might expect, their weak point is the mine that they carry. And these guys are very easy to take out. So if you do want to do some early farming, I definitely recommend this area. There is a flag a little bit further in. So can easily take it out with Gustav. And 700 XP for just shooting. Very, very good. Okay, so we got another one of these enemies right here. Got Lune to level 7 as well.
This will be useful.
And this is also an opportunity, if you do choose to farm, to make sure that you're mastering all of your Pictos, which is very good as well. And you may have seen the mines actually do damage to others too, so this is going to hurt this guy as well. So we're going to shoot him one more time, kill him, and then do a marking. And Lune can just do her electrify. Not quite enough damage on the electrify there. Maybe I could have done another attack because it is low electricity damage even if he is weak. Don't have quite enough crit to make it very reliable right now. But we're gonna go ahead.
This will be useful.
Oh, that's not good. I don't know if I got the first strike there. Okay, I did. Good. $1,100 damage for that one. Got us both up to level 8. Mastered a couple more Lumina. So we're gonna go ahead and continue here. There's gonna be a battle flag up here, like I had mentioned.
Over there. A hut.
Slow down. We don't know what's inside yet.
So we'll go ahead and do that. We'll rest and upgrade our attributes. agility for Gustav, up to 394 speed. Very, very good. And luck for Lune puts her up to 292 and 24% crit base. So she's at, what is that? I think an 80% crit chance for burning enemies, which is awesome. Okay, and then recovery I found only heals Gustav, and if enemies target him, that's great, but they don't always. But we do want to get down to Shatter, so we'll go ahead and take it. It's fine, I guess. This does put us to our maximum amount of like known skills. So as you can see here, you only have 6 slots. If you get more skills than this, then you have to swap out the ones that you're actually using. So we'll go ahead and go over to Lune, and thermal transfer is very good. Yeah, we'll go ahead and grab that one. I believe that that is too many skills for her. So, since we have Wildfire, we don't need Earth Rising right now because none of these enemies are weak to Earth. And I would rather have medium fire damage to all enemies than low Earth damage. We'll keep the electricity for the weaknesses, and then this to just gain AP and make sure that we can stay casting spells with Lune. Okay. I'm going to go ahead, and obviously going in the hut is how you progress the story. Just want to check around here.
Well,
get some chroma.
that will help.
And I think it's fine. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and farm a little bit. Get up to probably level 10 before we progress, and I will just cut that part out, and I will be back with you in just a second here as we go forward with the story.
Take him down. Get ready.
the ink flow.
Alright, we are back. So it just took me 2 runs to complete to get both Gustav and Lune to level 10. A little bit past, but up to 433 on Gustav. Very, very quick. And up to 313 and 26% crit on Lune. I haven't touched the skills, but we'll go ahead and do that. Still saving up skill points for Gustav. And we don't need earth damage yet, so I'm considering grabbing Healing Light, but I don't really know what skill I would drop for it, so we're just going to go ahead and hold off for now. Ideally we shouldn't need too much healing anyway, but we'll rest just for it to get the little bit of level up that we've got, and then we'll head inside to progress.
Look, there's a door inside.
Seems empty. Let's go. Someone lives here. Where are we? This is...
Maël!
Alright, so we do have a new flag to activate here, which we'll just touch so that we have it in our fast travel network. Now I have gone through this mansion and looked at all of the doors, and you cannot activate any of the ones except for the one that we have to go to, so I'll just go straight to it and save us the minute or 2 of running around.
Maël?
Gustav? Are you... Well, you sure smell real enough.
No, I don't. I'm sorry. I thought that you... On the beach, I saw you and I couldn't, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I should have, I should have come for you, and
It's okay. It's okay.
I was worried.
Made it.
How did you end up here?
I don't know. It's all a blur. I remember everyone at the beach. Then I woke up here with him. He's been helping me a lot. He reinforced all my pictos.
What is he?
I'm not sure. He doesn't really talk.
The chroma around him. It's quite different from the Nevrons.
Alright, so now we got Mael in our party, so she is back. So I can't go through here, so we'll go ahead and head back.
How did you...
Now, Mael is only level 5, so we're definitely going to want to give her some pictos just to hold on to, and then, let's see, give her the critical burn. That's the most important one. We'll give her more as she levels up, and she just has her base stuff right now. Her skills we'll go over in the battle.
Finally.
We're gonna have a little
There was
tutorial
a message,
one.
the indigo tree.
Do you know who left it?
A message? Maybe. No. I don't know.
Right, so we'll go down here and speak with the curator.
Again. We just trained earlier.
Alright.
Alright. But this time I have backup.
So we have jump attacks that can't be dodged or parried. We jump them, and then we can counter with the click. We'll go ahead and mark him.
Chroma is flowing.
So he is burning, so we can build up some more energy if that's what we want to do. And might as well. Got an ice stain as well. So Mael has a mechanic called stances. She can be in defensive stance where she gets more action points per dodge and parry, and she takes less damage. Offensive stance, she deals more but takes more. And virtuoso stances, she just deals a lot more damage. And then whenever she switches stances, it gives her action points. So we're going to go ahead and switch her to offensive. And she does render him defenseless, so it debuffs their defenses.
Gustav, don't die!
Okay, so we're just gonna attack with Gustav.
A storm is coming.
That nice crit from the Pictos that we have. And we'll go ahead and use the Thunderfall.
Lightning strike!
So you can see the crits that we got made it do a lot. Oh, I jumped a little too early. So we're in offensive stance, so that means we're going to apply 2 more burn with our spark ability, and he's almost out of burn, so this is a good time.
Let us stain them.
Okay, we'll do another thermal transfer to build back up our mana. And then he burns. So a good amount of XP, gives her a little bit of a bump. It would have been better if we didn't take that that one attack. Would have gotten more XP, but that's fine.
That was fun, but I think we've had enough training today. You could come with us if you like. If that's a yes, we'll see you at the camp.
Alright, so nothing else to do in here. We can just quickly rest. And we do need to upgrade Mael, and we're just gonna do... we want Gustav to go first, so we'll just do luck for her as well. And for her skills... Becoming weak is pretty good, but we're gonna build Lune out to be an electric user, so I think we're gonna do this to be able to get into Virtuose stance. And then this is just we need it to get to other skills. Gonna want to go down this way. This will give her a break skill if enemies have their guard up like the mines. And then this one can destroy shields, which is very good. So I think we're gonna go in this direction for her. Alright, let's get going.
We should go to the manor and maybe learn something.
Yeah, or we could get back to the indigo tree.
Neko's usually here. I wonder where...
Is that a Jestrel?
Stop that, you big hairy brush face. Can't you see they're human? Neko's a bit dramatic, but if you're nice, Neko will trade you lots of useful items for chroma.
So the tales are true. Perhaps the grandest in the SKA exist too. Are there more Jestrels like you? I'd love to meet them.
Neko, you silly scruff. Their village is not far from here.
Oh, really?
Lune.
I know. Don't have time for detours.
Yeah, we need to get to the Paintress.
There's another sea between here and the Paintress.
Neko, as the best Jestrel merchant ever, I bet you know a solution, yeah? Come on, you broomhead, I know you know.
Well, I guess you'll get to meet more Jestrels.
So Noko is a merchant. And we can finally spend some of our well-earned chroma. So in order to unlock their best wares, we do have to fight them. But luckily, Noko is a very easy fight, and this will give us an opportunity to help Mael catch up a little bit on levels. So we are going to go ahead and fight him.
Let's spill some ink.
So we're going to switch to offensive. Do get a nice counter on him. And we will go ahead and do a spark.
Blades. On me.
Very simple, very easy fight. Get our good amount of XP. Alright. And with that, we can get the exposing attack one, which is very nice. So we will go ahead and buy that. I think we can come back later if we need these, but... It would be good to have more color of luminas, because eventually we are going to be able to expand our lumina pool, but I think we'll save it for now. We'll come back if we need to. So we'll go ahead and put that one on Mael to master. Probably going to want that lumina on Gustav at some point. Okay, well, everybody's full health, so that's fine. We'll just go ahead and continue on.
These dead Nevrons. Who could have done this?
Guess.
So you didn't just stay in your mansion.
Okay, we got some new enemies
Guess we
here.
found 68's boat.
There's a path.
They got some pretty obvious weak points here.
A storm is coming.
We'll go ahead and hit all of them with a wildfire. And because they are burning, we can use our Swift Stride, and it will cost a little bit less because they are burning, and we'll switch to Virtuose Stance. So he's powerless, so he's going to do less damage to us.
Watch out!
Just missed the second one. Okay, very nice. We got a new weapon. I believe that would be for Mael. Yes, it is. So that one does scale with luck, which is what we're going for, so we'll probably go ahead and put that on her. Also just does a good bit more damage. And the one thing to consider is that it does fire damage, but these enemies should all be neutral to fire damage. That should be just fine. Okay. Nothing over here. So that should be the way forward. Fight this guy while he's here. I was able to mark both of them with my Lumina. Oh, I didn't even realize that guy was there. Alright. Just to get him out of the fight. And then we'll go ahead and attack.
Let me flow.
Pretty simple. Those extra levels early has given us a pretty good head Let's start here. You can kind of see the flow of combat. You don't really want to take damage if you can help it. You just want to be able to kill the enemies before they can do anything in retaliation. Party is very capable with 3 members now, all of them being fast enough to go before the enemies. You can go for a vitality base and soak up some damage and use your consumables, but just going first and preventing the enemy from doing damage at all, you don't even have to worry about missing on the mini games. Like, that just seems like the best way to go about it for me. So we're gonna go ahead and climb up here, do a little bit of platforming. Love exploration in games like this. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. Careful around the tight edge.
Well, that will help.
Increased free aim damage is going to be very good for Gustav, who's going to be our primary shooter. So I think both of these cost 3 Lumina, and he has mastered both of them, so it doesn't really matter. But we are going to want to equip those, so get the marking shots, and we might as well pick up Dead Energy. And then I wonder why she can't get that energy. Oh, she has it equipped. Okay. Might as well just do marking shots for her and her. Lune is definitely somebody that we're going to be spending some of the excess Lumine points on so that we can load her up with a bunch of Picto skills. So we're going to go through here. So we got another creature here that's not hostile. What is this Nevron doing? Well, let's go ahead and examine it. Doesn't seem threatening. It's clinging to a metal chain. Doesn't it usually carry a mine with it? What if we were to give it to one? Alright, we'll go ahead and leave it. Go and try to find a mine for our little friend here. So we'll go ahead, do some more platforming. Just want to make sure that there's no items that we can get.
This will be useful.
There's the mine. I'll just hop back. We can't actually just hop down and jump up here. Go ahead and give this over to our friend. He's got his mine now.
It said something.
And we got a new weapon for Lune, so that's very nice. You can speak to him again and try to attack, but I don't know. He's not hostile. I think we're fine. But let's go ahead and equip that new weapon for Lune. So this one scales with luck again, and it has just far higher base damage. It's also the lightning specialization one, so it is going to decrease our lightning skills cost once we get an upgrade, and that's very, very good. So this is probably one that we're going to be holding on to for a good little while. And a lot of enemies in this area are weak to electricity, so good things all around. Definitely worth making the detour over here to give our little friend a bomb. But yeah, that should be everything for this little area right here, so we'll go ahead and progress. We do have an enemy right there.
Something. So they have intelligence.
Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and attack. And then its weak point is up here.
Let us stain them.
Okay. We'll go ahead and use a wildfire on them. And that pairs very nicely with getting Mael into Virtuose stance. Oh, we were supposed to jump that. My bad. Okay. And actually we can do an electrify. And we'll go ahead and do a pierce. New weapon for Gustav, I believe. Okay. I'm gonna grab this.
Well, that will help.
Have that item there. Now this new weapon for Gustav, it is slightly more damage, but it will do ice damage, which most of the enemies in this area are going to be resistant to. So we're going to hold off on equipping that for now and just continue to be... We're just going to continue to use our Lanceram, and this one does scale with agility as well, so that's just fine. We can go ahead and rest. Upgrade our friends here. Nothing for Gustav quite yet, or for Lune, but we can grab the Fleurette Fury, which is going to keep her in Virtuose stance if we can do that, and it'll also give her a break skill. That is very good. And that should put her up to 6, so we're going to have to start prioritizing ones after this. Just want to make sure I'm not missing anything. I would have missed this Pictos.
Nice.
Staggering attack. Increase break damage on basic attacks. Let us see. Okay, he's maxed out on Luminous. So it's probably going to be Lune. And we're going to grab that. And we don't have enough to grab the SOS shell, but exposing attack obviously is very highly rated by the game. We have that on Mael right now. So probably ideally want that on... Yeah, we're gonna want that on our boy here. But we do kind of want the burning shots, and we can't get both of them. No, you know what? We're gonna take back marking shots. Just make sure our Luminous has burning shots as well. And Mael can... Yeah, she's probably not going to be basic attacking very much anyway. We'll hold on to that. We'll think about it. Come back to it. Got some chroma over here.
We can use that.
Another one of the big boys to fight. Okay. Perfect. And we'll attack him.
Let the ink flow.
A nice crit. We'll just basic attack with Gustav. Okay, and we were able to do that without taking damage. Very nice. Let's see. Got another
We can use that.
Pictos. 2 AP on dealing damage to a marked target once per turn. That is very good. Very, very good. We're gonna want that on Lune for sure. Don't think we need cleansing tint. I've not been using the tints very much, but yeah, that is very good because Gustav often marks targets for Lune, and just giving her more AP is always a win in my book. Okay, we'll go ahead and fight another enemy.
Let the ink flow.
So the wildfire should consume the mark, so that should give her the extra AP.
I'm ready.
It did. We'll go ahead and put her... It's low physical damage. Well, they're all low damage, so I guess we just Swift Strike. It was enough. Perfect. Okay. Our party's starting to get into the swing of things. They're doing very, very good at destroying the enemies now.
An advantage.
Just want to quickly make sure there was nothing that we forgot back here. Oh, that was where that Pictos was. Or that was where it was, rather. Okay, we should be good. But definitely for a game like this, you are rewarded by planning out your party members and trying to get some synergy between them. Okay. We got an enemy right there. Go ahead and take care of him. Several of these types of enemies, actually. It's going to be a challenging fight. Want to strip the shields from as many as possible so that Lune's actually dealing damage. Very good. And go ahead and break the shield on this one. Okay. Go ahead and do... Actually, these ones have their weak points still. We did stun because we didn't avoid that there. Unfortunately, I missed the second one there. So I did manage to jump up the stab, but they were both stunned, so wasn't able to do anything there. We are going to go ahead and marking shot... Oh, middle one.
Chroma's flowing.
Okay, they're all burning, so I'm gonna go ahead and get some more AP. He should be dead to the burn. We're gonna swift stride this one that's burning. Did go ahead and kill him with the counter. Perfect. Got a bunch of AP, so we'll just go ahead and overcharge.
Let me paint death!
Alright, not too bad. So we got another one of the cages, so gotta do that, that one, and that one.
Well, that will help.
Another revive tent. Eventually, I may use that. Hopefully, we won't need to. Actually, that's what we're gonna go for. I'm just training myself not to need it. Got some platforming.
Nice.
Another color of Lumina, and I believe that that is all for this section here, so we can just go ahead and get back. Cool. Did that fairly succinctly. Alright. Got a little bit more time left. We got another expedition journal here.
Expedition 68. Elodie. It's a miracle any of us survived. We were caught in the maelstrom and flung from wave to wave. We lost the moon and the stars, condemned to a never-ending darkness of punishing rain and raging clouds. The Paintress sent a storm to overcome us, but it is we who have overcome the storm. After surviving that, crushing those Nevrons was almost an afterthought. Strength and resilience, it's how we survived that storm, and it's how we grabbed victory. It wasn't even a battle. It was an ink bath. We squeezed those Nevs dry. But this new one looks tougher than the others.
Alright, so a little bit about Expedition 68, which was the one that got shipwrecked.
So many. I don't like this. Yeah. This one is gigantic.
Avoid those at all costs.
So we're definitely not going to fight that right now. We'll go ahead and go over here on this side path. And we got another mine to fight. So I am gonna go ahead and use a chroma elixir just to get our people back up to full. And let's do this thing. So we did get the burn and the mark, which is good.
Take them down.
We remarked them. So I think I'm just gonna use Electrify. Trying to decide. He's already burning. Now you know what? We'll use Thermal Transfer to build up to a bigger attack. So we want to switch stances with my L to gain AP, so we'll just go for offensive switch. Okay. So we have an Ice Stain, which means we can get more damage from Immolation. But I think... yeah, no, that is going to be better. Let's do that.
Feel the burn.
Okay. So we want to do our Fleuret Fury, so let's do Swift Stride here.
Doczka sap.
Alright, Air Blue avoid the damage there. Go ahead and buff our ally members with Powerful. Doesn't matter who we select here, it's going to hit all of us.
Let me help.
So it increases our damage here. So we have a Fire Stain now, so we're going to use our Thunderfall ability.
Finesse and grace.
So we're going to break it with Fleuret Fury here.
Finesse and precision.
So we were able to stun him, which is very nice. Very, very nice. We'll do a marking shot. And we'll go ahead and use the Ice Lance. Or, yeah, we'll use the Ice Lance here. A ton of damage. That's what we like to see. Just regular attack with Gustav.
Finesse and grace.
Perfect. No damage mind fight. That's what we like to see. And we got a new hairstyle for my L. I think I rather like her longer ponytail. Yeah, I think we're just gonna keep her the longer ponytail.
Interesting.
Did get another color of Lumina, some XP, so the fight was definitely worth it. How are we doing on time? We can make it to the next bonfire before we call it. Bonfire, the next battle flag. Or expedition flag, whatever it's called in this game. Oh, I totally forgot. So there's the next flag, but we do have a bit of time. Let's go ahead and do an optional boss fight. Got a rather large fellow right here. So we're gonna try to shoot him. Don't see any obvious weak points on him, so we'll just shoot him in the face. We'll mark him.
Take them down.
Let us stay there.
Okay, we'll use our immolation here.
Feel the burn.
offensive switch. Actually, we'll swift stride.
Don't die!
As far as I know, we can't dodge that attack. We just lose a party member from that. That is a little unfortunate, but we can Thunderfall, and this is going to do a bunch of damage because he is weak to lightning. We have a Fire Stain.
Lightning. Strike.
Perfect. Okay. Go ahead and Swift Stride again.
Careful, my elf.
On me! On me!
Chroma is flowing.
Okay, so we'll go ahead and Electrify.
Thunder.
So Mael's exhausted, so she's not going to be gaining AP right now. We'll go ahead and offensive switch her. Alright, I wasn't able to dodge all of them, but did get a good amount. Okay, we're going to continue using Electrify. Unfortunate number of attacks on that, but that's fine. Go ahead and Spark him.
Please. On me!
Thunder. Ready to evade.
Ready to parry.
Brace yourself. Take cover.
Please survive!
Alright, at least we got a counter on Lune there.
Let us slay them. Thunder. Brace yourself.
Didn't look like I was able to do anything to dodge that there, but Lune should be able to take him out with one more Electrify. Cool. So we got another weapon for Mael, I believe, and a new Pictos. So not too bad. Nobody died, so that's fine. Oh, that's actually for Gustav. So that is a weapon that is just going to be better for us. Even though it doesn't scale with agility, it is just going to be better for us because the base damage is so much higher. So we'll go ahead and use that one. Okay, we do have a few more Luminas on her, but I'll maybe mess around with that off camera. Try to get everybody up to snuff. We got a new expedition flag here. Okay, so we don't have to fight that guy yet. It looks like he's going to go ahead and run off. And we will go ahead and rest up, and I will do some Lumina and Pictos management, and see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for hanging out with me, and look forward to seeing you again.